I saw that. Somebody in the chat room said the live stream had started. It hadn't started at the time. He was trying to trick everybody. But trick's on him because it's starting now. Good try, though. Good try. A for effort, but I would give that a D- for effectiveness. You know what? Let me turn off the lights. Get some real movie atmosphere. I'm excited. We never get Kashyyyk as our first game of the live stream, so I played a couple hours this morning. Star Wars D-Day. This is where it's at. Kashyyyk Beach, Kashyyyk. And we're playing as the droids, the true good guys, the real heroes of the story. So, welcome, guys. Welcome to Kashyyyk. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to Friday, everybody's happiest day. And I actually just moved my entire setup. Oh my god. Look at that poppin'. Anyway, I moved my entire setup to a new room, so I'm hoping everything's gonna work out. I've got a completely new live stream thing going on here, and let me know if you detect any issues with lag or volume or whatever. But I've tested it all carefully, and it all should be fantastic. Should be 10 out of 10. 100% score on Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, so all you guys are fans of Fridays, but none of you know about Cartoon Fridays. Granted, it's probably been about a decade since that was even a thing, but whatever. I've actually been having a lot of fun with the officer. Speaking of which, you know what? I think I'm gonna move up as the officer instead. Usually I never play as him, but I've been having a lot of fun with him. He's actually pretty great. I enjoy all the classes. Officer was the one class I didn't care for, but the world's changing, and the Blarg is probably the best pistol in the game. I don't even know if it's called the Blarg for the droids. Pretty sure it's called the Blarg for everybody. Droids, clones, rebellion officials.
MTTs at checkpoint 1, proceeding toward the cruiser.
Beautiful, checkpoint 1 is through. Alright, by backing up our teammates, we're gonna... Also, no rubber banding. Huzzah! The game that I paid $60 for is allowing me to play without lag. What a victory. No, seriously, the lag isn't here, and I'm pretty happy about that. It's been pretty bad the last couple days. I don't know how many of you guys still have it, but luckily, I no longer have it for the most part. Just a little bit here and there. Less than 2 weeks until The Last Jedi releases. It's gotta be nerve-wracking for the cast members. I mean, so far, we've had 2 Disney films. One was well-received, The Force Awakens, critically. The second one, it was fairly well-received, but it's a little tame. I gotta say, I enjoyed Rogue One. For what it was, I feel like I've said that a million times now, but, you know, it's not exactly what I was hoping for. It's not exactly the war movie I thought it would be. But Episode 8 it's not even supposed to be a war movie. It's gonna have some war in it, more war than The Force Awakens did, but it's more of a focus on the mythos of the Jedi and the Sith. And you know what? It looks like it's gonna nail that. Oh, we got some hostiles. Actually, we got a lot of hostiles. Most of them haven't seen us. Few of them have. Yep, those are the clones that spotted us. Nice! We almost got a nice chunky little double kill. That was the one guy that we were missing with our double kill. But we cleaned him up. You know, I better fall back. I'm an officer, I should be with the rest of my droids. You know what? The officer droid would probably be better as a Viper droid instead of a B-1 battle droid. Look at this thing. He's clunky, he's got legs, he's got feet, he's got to stomp around. That's not an effective unit for healing. We should have hover legs. we should just have a hover round that we float around in like Magneto. Magneto Cerebro. I should be designing these things. Just give them all hover legs. They're not humans, they're not mammals, they don't need to walk. Why make them walk? It'd be so much more effective as an army of little tiny hover tanks. But they wouldn't be as cool. You know what I just realized? I think George Lucas may have had the inspiration for B-1 battle droids after watching Terminator. So a lot of people don't know this, but the reason... Oh no, never mind. The reason why Episode 2 Attack of the Clones had a Coliseum wasn't because of Gladiator, actually. He conceptualized that before Gladiator. It just happened to release around the same time, although it did make him nervous. The fact that there was an arena in Gladiator and in Attack of the Clones made him really nervous because he thought that they wouldn't be able to beat Gladiator at the box office. Or at least critically. And critically, he was right. But at the box office, I'm pretty sure Attack of the Clones cleaned up. But you can't blame George for being worrisome about stuff like that. I mean, the first Star Wars, he thought it was going to be a flop. He even made a bet with Steven Spielberg that it would be a flop. Steven didn't think it would be a flop. I don't know if he was being nice at the time or what. I'm pretty sure Steven probably saw something in it. Regardless, Steven Spielberg, he definitely profited off of that bet. But you know what? The world profited because they went on to make Indiana Jones. How many cards? Damn! Glorious, the AAT. What's a war without vehicles, right? And on the Saving Private Ryan map of all Star Wars maps, this cluster cuts of a battlefield, let's bring in some tanks. You know we really need though? We need Geonosis. We need Geonosis with the Hailfire droids, the Spider tanks. How about those ginormous, the clones had their own form of walkers, I can't remember what they were called, but you see them all the time in the Clone Wars. Anyway, I feel like Geonosis would be a slam dunk, if they did it right. Now back in Battlefront II 2005, I played the hell out of Geonosis because my favorite units were the Hailfire droids. They have two giant hula hoops on either side, and a box of missiles. Actually, 2 boxes of missiles. And they could just spam those things all day long. And then you had a giant spider tank, which was kind of like the LAAT. It had a gigantic laser. And you would basically take this laser beam and you would sweep it across enemy units. It was a beautiful sight. And you know what? This game really does get war right. It feels like a big conflict and it's really chaotic. I actually bought Call of Duty World War II over Black Friday because it was such a cheap price. A couple weeks after release, and it's so cheap already. So strange. I don't know why it is. But I'm not complaining, because I got it for like 35 bucks. Anyway, I'm enjoying it. The war game mode's great, but it just feels so tame compared to DICE sound design. I mean, I do have surround sound, so when I'm playing this game, it honestly, it feels like I'm in a movie theater. My senses are being assaulted. My eyes, my ears. The flashbangs that the clone units use against the droids, it's ridiculous. It's really disorienting. Anyway, I can really picture what Geonosis would be like. We don't even know if we're getting Geonosis yet. That's the first thing they should have announced. Geonosis is coming, if we're actually getting it. You know, let's just run him over. Can I run him over? Oh, dear God. Oh, he's doing so much damage. This was a mistake! Oh, my goodness! You know what? I'm bailing. I'm Bail Organa. Ah, Jesus. More like Bail or gone. Oh my God. You know what? Let's get back out there. These tanks are ridiculous. Nobody knows how to counter them. If you want to counter a tank, just remember that one awesome Battlefield Bad Company 2 commercial. You know the one, it's got a soldier being killed by a jeep being killed by a tank being killed by a helicopter, and I think the helicopter is killed by a jet or an engineer. I can't remember, but it looks like I'm about to get my revenge on Yoda. Yes! Pokemon Master Wolf? What is that? Is that a Pokemon and Star Fox reference? Get back on Nintendo. Anyway, we're absolutely clean up. Look at these. These clones cannot match droid superiority. Seriously, they should be sending their Y-Wings after me. You know what? The AT-RT can also take me down. I don't know what these clones are doing. They are not an effective team, that's for sure. But I'm gonna be an effective team. I'm gonna focus on teamwork as soon as my... Oh crap. Oh crap. Gunship! Ah! As soon as I can't afford to buy any more tanks, I'm gonna switch to the officer. The officer's actually pretty dope. Let's see, do we have... Oh, we have more tanks. So you know what? I'm gonna keep pushing our MTTs. I'll switch to a hero in a bit. But I'm gonna try to go with Darth Maul because, if at all possible, I try to stick to the eras. Speaking of which, apparently we're getting clone customization of the game. Because, I don't know if you've seen my video or if you've seen the leaks on the internet, but there's been a ton of clone platoons and divisions leaked. I mean, we've got Commander Gree's division, we've got Cody's division, Rex's division, 501st, 329th. Crap, we've even got Ki-Adi-Mundi. His clones are in the game, deep within the files, hidden within the game's data. But we don't have them in-game yet. I don't know when they're coming, but they better be coming soon. Anyway, what we really need is, we need every single map from... Because we don't have anything for the Force Awakens trilogy yet, right? We don't really have any maps there. We're getting Crate, which is nice, but that's pretty much it. So how about this turns into Battlefront, the prequel trilogy? Give us Mustafar with some shock trooper reinforcements. Give us Coruscant! Attack on the Jedi Temple. It'd be a great heroes versus villains map. It'd be a great clone v Jedi game mode if they could do some sort of like a Halo zombie game mode or something. Battle Royale. How about that? How about a Star Wars Battle Royale style thing? This game would be perfect for all kinds of little temporary game modes like Destiny does. Destiny has Sparrow Racing, we could have speeder bike racing. Or pod racing. Anyway, Geonosis, every other planet we see during Order 66, whatever planet Ki-Adi-Mundi's on, that was a really good one. It's the one with the bridges and the snow, and the Burgundy clone troopers. That was in Battlefront 2005 and it kicked ass. It really did. Yeah, exactly, they don't have much... Whoa! What am I doing? What am I doing? They don't have much to work with sequel maps because we don't have many sequel movies. And the entirety of The Force Awakens was practically on Jakku. We already have Jakku, we already have Takodana. The prequel trilogy was made for wars. Literally, it's the Clone Wars. Give us more of that. That's what everybody wants anyway. Anyway, we're absolutely kicking ass with this AAT. And you know why? Because these stinking clones ain't doing their jobs. If their Y-Wings are coming after me instead of other ships in the sky... Oh, jeez. I should have bailed. Damn, we got 20,000 battle points. And all the heroes are taken. Well, I'm gonna keep building up those battle points, I guess. Any heroes? Oh, damn! 4 heroes just died at once! Meet my apprentice, Darth Maul. He is far younger and more powerful than an AAT tank. He's very youthful. I don't know what he does to rejuvenate his skin, but he's got luscious skin, absolutely gorgeous. We gotta move inside of the Venator because we destroyed the Juggernaut defense systems. Yeah, Captain Rex. Captain Rex could either be a new type of reinforcement where it's almost a hero, but not quite. And I think that would be great, actually. Instead of making Captain Rex a hero, why don't we make Captain Rex, Commander Cody, Commander Gree, Delta Squad from Clone Commando, or Republic Commando, I mean, Jesus. Anyway, why don't we make all of them a new type of hero? You know, they're not quite as powerful as lightsaber heroes or force heroes. Instead, they're like between a hero and a reinforcement. You can only have one of each clone commander on the map at a time. And we could do the same thing with the droids, like droid specialist units. The ones that we see in the Clone Wars. Or Bones, you know? It'd be great. And we could have the Riot Baton troopers from The Force Awakens, you know, TR-8R. We could have those guys. For the Force Awakens era. It just, this stuff writes itself. That would be fantastic. There's so many clone commanders that we can't have them all as heroes, but we can have them all as their own thing. You know? I don't know. Maybe that's not a good idea, but I think it could work. Anyway, we're doing pretty good. Oh no! I think they're coming after the... Nope, they're not. What is this clone doing? This entire regiment is... Uh-oh. Alright, you know what? They got Yoda. I was wondering what the regiment was doing, but the regiment doesn't need to be doing crap if they got Yoda on their side. I forgot. Darth Maul. He can't really block lightsaber attacks. That's his one weakness. Let's send in Kylo Ren.
Final countdown.
Darth Maul. I can't remember what lightsaber form he's mastered in, but it's basically hit and run. He's extremely agile. He's basically a Cirque du Soleil with lightsabers. He can dash around any which way without getting hit, but when it comes to lightsaber on lightsaber combat, Kylo Ren's got him bested. I don't think Kylo Ren's even trained in a form of lightsaber combat. He just swings it around. Jesus! You know what? Oh god. That's embarrassing. Well, we just have enough points for Vader. Let's not screw this up a second time. Oh! Kylo Ren, he should not have died that quickly. That was totally my bad. I wasn't focusing. But you know what? He's a little bitch. Let's send in his grandfather to do what he can't. It looks like Darth Vader's gonna finish what Kylo Ren started. God, that reference sucked. Whatever. Darth Vader's pretty badass. He can hold his own. Actually, this morning when I was playing on Kashyyyk, Rey and Luke Skywalker, full health, I took both of them down. Playing as Darth Vader. Because I force-choked both of them completely into submission, and during the chaos of the battle, they didn't see my force choke coming, so they weren't prepared for the quick-time event that would allow them to escape it. It was a beautiful thing, really. Getting a little bit of lag. Oh my god! What'd I tell you about the flashbangs? Jesus! Run! Run! Woo! Oh, that was close. We're still alive. We can do... Oh my god. Oh my god. Force choke, please. Force choke, please. Nope. 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 Damn it. It's tough being a hero. Well, we've been demoted 3 times. Looks like we're back to officer. What is with him? Is that a new form of rubber banding? Bouncy balling? Alright. We can do this. We just have one final pipe to take down, which means all clone energy is going to be concentrated on defending that pipe, but all droid efforts will also be concentrated on that pipe. We currently have a bomb planted, so all we have to do is defend it. And you know what? Officers are fantastic at defending. Let's get up there. Let's get some support going on, huh? Are the clones on the point? Clones are not on point. Excellent. So far, so good. Hey, we got Darth Sidious! Nice! And yeah, he's not called Emperor Palpatine yet, he's Darth Sidious in Episode 3. You know what, I should probably send in a super battle droid, but I got a good feeling about this officer. Officers are actually pretty key. A lot of people don't know that... did we just... What? I thought they deactivated the bomb! Excellent. It's absolutely fantastic. Let's see how we did. I got 2nd place. Damn you, Bossk! Anyway, this is the new MVP screen. I guess I should let you guys know about that. Whoa! 1.4 thousand credit? Oh, we got 1,000 credits for ranking up, I'm guessing. Okay, that makes sense. I was gonna say, did they fix the progression system? No, they have not. They have not fixed the progression system yet. That's coming, supposedly. It's taken them a long time to let us in on their plans, but I'm hoping we're going to get some news this week. I hope they don't wait until the Last Jedi DLC, but we'll find out. Anyway, cross your fingers with me. I'm really hoping the next map is Kashyyyk. But yeah, they just released a patch like yesterday, and it's a new MVP screen. It's now the top 5 players instead of highlighting objectives or kills or assists, which it's a good system. It's the top 5 players across both teams, and yes! Yes! I'm rolling in as the officer. I've actually spent a lot of my crafting parts building up some of my officer cards, and I now have officer's presence. This is going to reduce, well, you can read. It reduces the delay before near allies' health regeneration begins. It's pretty good. It's not that high right now. Once I get to blue, which is level 3, it'll be a lot better than level 2. But it's still useful. Anyway, let's rock and roll. Yeah, you know what? I would be playing as in first person, but you just need to be competitive in a game like this. And third person is the way to go if you want to be competitive. Now, they didn't fix... Did they fix the credit earnings? They must have done that last couple hours. Damn, that looks cool! Woo! That is one heck of an entrance. These are my boys. My clones. Look at that. Battle support's all you guys. And you got a battle support. And you got a battle support. I'm Officer Oprah. Welcome to the fucking clone army. So, the Infinity War trailer came out a couple days ago. And, hold on, let me pull something up. Alright, I gotta have this ready. This is fascinating. Terrence Howard math. Okay. This is actually pretty incredible. Alright, let's play the game, but I'm gonna tell you guys something that's gonna blow your minds in just a minute or two. It's relating to Marvel, okay? It's a little relating to the Avengers Infinity War trailer, not really, but a little bit. But I can't Google and play the game at the same time, so bear with me. What's worse, rubber banding your way to battle points, or reading and Googling while you're playing a game?
Direct hit to the troop transport. Smell the burning circuits, boys.
There it is. Beautiful. Alright, I got it. I got it, boys!
Back at it.
So the Infinity War trailer just released. Avengers Infinity War. This has been what, like 11 years in the making? When did Iron Man 1 come out? I can't remember. Anyway, you know what? I'm not usually a fan of Marvel movies, but I gotta say, the Infinity War trailer, it was pretty dope. I'm actually really excited to watch it. Why wouldn't I be? It's a multi-billion-dollar franchise. If nothing else, it's interesting to watch money burn on screen. Oh no! We've gotta fall back! Looks like our clone brethren have failed in their objective. Alright, I'm gonna need some backup, man. Here you go. Battle command. Now protect my ass, please. Anyway, I'm usually not a fan of Marvel movies, but I tell you what, I was a huge fan of the first Iron Man. Jeff Bridges, the original War Machine. That's actually, man, I would be killing myself every single day if I were Terrence Howard. I don't know how many of you remember the first Iron Man. You should remember it like the back of your hand, because it's a damn fine movie. Even outside of comic book movies, it's a really solid film. I mean, it sparked the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe. This one movie, and it turned Robert Downey Jr. into a box office disaster and a drug addict, in people's eyes, to an A-lister. That's pretty huge. That's... Ooh, Jesus Christ. That's how big this movie was. Anyway, Terrence Howard was the first Iron Man. I mean, Jesus Christ, he was the first War Machine in the first Iron Man movie. And he was actually paid more than Robert Downey Jr. for the role of War Machine, which was a secondary character. He was paid a lot more than Robert Downey Jr. because Terrence Howard at the time was just coming off of a big movie and Robert Downey Jr. wasn't. Anyway, Terrence Howard was offered less money to play in Iron Man 2 than he was in Iron Man 1. And Terrence Howard said, fuck you, I'm not taking less money. And, oh, what a mistake that was, because Don Cheadle was replaced as War Machine, and they literally just said, deal with it. He said, I'm here, I'm War Machine, deal with it. And that's how they replaced poor old Terrence Howard. I couldn't live on this earth if I was him. Anyway, he also has his own form of math. He created his own form of math. He calls it teriology. He says that 1 times 1 equals 2. Because, in his words, how can it equal 1? If 1 times 1, that means that itself has no effect. 1 times 1 equals 2 because the square root of 4 is 2. So what's the square root of 2? Should be 1. But we're told it's 2. And that cannot be. Anyway, I had to share that, but it's time we get back to our clone squad. We gotta support him, we're an officer. That's literally our job. That's our only job. Let's see if we can do it well. Battle command away. I've actually only been playing as the officer this morning. I had not played as the officer more than 2 minutes before this morning, but I've been having a blast with this guy. And you know what? It's thanks to you. It's thanks to chat room. Chat room said that the Blarg is one of the best guns in the game, and I was like, there's no chance in hell the medic has one of the best guns in the game. Lo and behold, the Blarg is fantastic. It vomits out blaster bolts. That's why it's called the Blarg. It's just like, blah! Blah, blah! It's so fast! It's so fast! It's ridiculous! This gun is better than the Jump Trooper's pistol, which was previously the best pistol in the game. Not only that, but I can support my teammates with Battle Command, which gives them health. And they also regenerate health faster when they're around me. It's really fantastic. Also, speaking of teamwork, if you guys want some teamwork going on, some juicy, delicious, sexy-ass teamwork, well, we got some sexy single clones in the area. If you want to hook up, all you gotta do is join our club and then join my party within the club, and then join up on my game, because I'm looking to play with you guys. Alright, oh my goodness. I was gonna go with the ATRT, but we missed it. Unfortunately, I haven't unlocked improved burst yet. Oh, I didn't mean to select specialist. That's a shame. Well, let's make the most of it. I hate sniping droids. They're so tiny. Ugh. Oh my goodness, thank God. Alright, ATRT's still gone. Let's get hooked up with the officer. I'm saving up for a hero. I'm not gonna buy the Wookiee Warrior or the Jump Trooper because once that MTT reaches the clone turbo tank, which it will, once it reaches the turbo tank, we're gonna need Yoda's piggly green ass, or maybe even Rey. My point is, we're gonna need a hero to keep those juggernauts strong. Anyway, happy Friday if you guys are just joining up. Happy Friday! Happy Star Wars livestream time. It's good to have you guys with me. It's always a pleasure hanging out with you. It really is. And I'm not just saying that because I'm in a happy mood playing Star Wars right now. Actually, I'm going to be streaming all weekend. But I'm not going to be streaming Battlefront all weekend. In fact, I thought about streaming some Call of Duty World War II. I picked it up during Black Friday because it was like 35 bucks, which is ridiculously cheap for a game that just came out. I don't know why it's so cheap. That seems kind of weird to me. But it's pretty good. My first impressions weren't that great because, honestly, I was kind of surprised coming off of Battlefront 2. The graphics in Call of Duty World War II and the sound design, it felt really limp. The game doesn't look very good, even in 4K and HDR, and it doesn't sound very good. The guns aren't very punchy. It's weird. space laser pistols in Star Wars, in a Star Wars game, sound better than World War II guns. Like the STG-44 or the M1. Even the 1911 sounds weak. I don't know what's wrong with it. But yeah, even though the game doesn't sound great and it doesn't look great, the war is incredible. That's the new game mode. That's the saving grace of Call of Duty World War II, in my opinion. Oh, why'd I get down here? This was a mistake. Maybe it wasn't. We just got like a triple kill. But yeah, I was actually feeling pretty disappointed with my purchase until I played the new game mode War. At which point, I started having a ton of fun, and I was completely addicted. Instantaneously, as soon as I started playing War, I was addicted. But, yeah, I actually hadn't played any, like, recent shooters. I can't remember the last shooter that came out before Call of Duty World War II, but I didn't really play any recent shooters that released in the last half of 2017, aside from Battlefront II. So I was really curious. Oh, I played Destiny 2, that's right. Gunplay in Destiny 2 is amazing. And it's got great sound design and music. Anyway. I was really curious to try Call of Duty World at War because that's one of the big competitors for Battlefront 2. And I was like, alright, I really enjoy playing Battlefront 2, it's a fun game, I like its gameplay. What about some of the other games that are currently out? And honestly, I can't see how anybody could objectively say that the gameplay of Call of Duty World War II is better than Battlefront 2. They're just different games. I'm not going to say that Call of Duty World War II has better gameplay. And I'm not going to say that Battlefront has better gameplay. But I definitely, honestly, I don't think that Call of Duty World War II is a better value, in my opinion. In fact, and this, I like the game. I've been a Call of Duty fan since 2003, but I mean, you have paid DLC, you have the same pay-to-win system that Battlefront 2 used to have. I'm hoping they don't put it back in Battlefront 2. We'll see. Anyway, currently Call of Duty World War II has a unfortunate microtransaction pay-to-win system. It's got paid DLC, you have to pay for map packs, so the community's split. And Battlefront 2 is going to have free DLC. It's supposed to have a lot. We'll see how much. Because we haven't gotten our free DLC yet. It's coming in December 13th, but it'll take a few months before we realize how much we're actually getting. Anyway, if we get as much as Battlefront 1's DLC, but for free, that'll be a fair price for $0. Anyway, yeah, it's really interesting, the state of gaming right now, and it's really unfortunate because so many really fun games like World War II Call of Duty, Battlefront 2, even Destiny 2 has a lot of problems with microtransactions or paid DLC, and they're all fun games. They're all so much fun, and they just had to be ruined with microtransactions. And unfortunately, no matter what we do as gamers, microtransactions, they ain't going anywhere. I would give anything to be back in the year 2004 and 2003, but with 2017 technology. It'd be great. But the truth is, what we've seen happen with Star Wars Battlefront 2, what we've seen happen with Call of Duty and Destiny and all this stuff, it's obvious that the only reason a gaming company's stock would drop is because they're taking out microtransactions. Wall Street, all these big corporate fat cats, they don't give a crap about controversy and fairness in an industry. They just care about how much it's monetized and how much money they're potentially losing without it being over monetized, which is sick. It's sick. It's a sick state of, the world is sick. Not just the industry, the entire world. It's a sad state of affairs. But it is an accurate state of affairs, you know? That's how it is, unfortunately.
For the honor of our brother!
I love that a clone officer can actually buff Yoda. How sick is that? Anyway, oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, the unfortunate truth is, like, tons of people cannot buy a game on principle, but 1 or 2 whales will make up for all of them. For instance, if 10,000 Redditors decided that they weren't going to buy a game on principle, which is probably an accurate number, maybe more than that. Let's say 40,000 Redditors. Well, if 40,000 Redditors don't buy Call of Duty World War II on principle, Activision doesn't give 2 shits, because they're more than gonna make up that money with the microtransactions from whales than if they took it out of the game. So gaming companies are just, they're not gonna give up. They're gonna find another way to put microtransactions in the game, and it's so sad. As long as we can have a system like Overwatch or Rainbow Six Siege where they actually give us some quality DLC for free and it doesn't affect gameplay, I'm okay with it. Because Rainbow Six has given us an incredibly large amount of DLC for free. And it's been great DLC. And all they charge with microtransactions in the game is cosmetic stuff, which is fine. Because we used to have to pay for expansion packs, and we still do with games like Call of Duty, but if we could have no expansion packs and paid cosmetics, that's the best case scenario I can see for the industry. Realistically. But anyway. What about the droid attack on the Wookiees? Yes! Exactly! What about the droid attack on the Wookiees? I don't see any Wookiees, so I guess we're too late. My god. They've done it. The Clankers have committed genocide on the Wookiees. All our furry friends are dead. It's because we're too late. Damn corporate bureaucracy! That would have been a pretty dark timeline in the Clone Wars TV show if the clones were too late because of corporate bureaucracy and red tape. What if, little Wookiees, what if the clones could have invaded your planet? They could have invaded Kashyyyk and saved you from the droids. But on principle, the Galactic Republic did not allow it. Because of principle and red tape, the Galactic Republic said, we could not allow the clones to invade Kashyyyk and defend your Wookiees from the droids. That's the state of galactic affairs we're living in. Gosh darn George Lucas politics. Speaking of which, we should actually be getting some politics in Star Wars Episode 8. That's why Princess Leia is going to be a large part of it, is apparently there's going to be some politics, which was one of the worst parts, in many people's opinions, of the prequel trilogy. I liked it, personally. I enjoyed all the talks of trade disputes and trade negotiations and blockades on Naboo's trade routes. I thought it was fun. It could have been better. It could have been well done. It wasn't done very well the way that we got it, but I still enjoyed it. It took risks! It took risks! And people are finally congratulating the prequel trilogy for taking risks, damn it. What map is this? What is this? Death Star 2? No. It'll take us the same amount of time to find a new map than it will to stay with Death Star 2. Oh yeah, you know what? Let me check up on the club, see if any of you guys can be invited to the party. Alright, so, looking for group. We've got... I don't know how to invite these people. I'm gonna confirm. Confirm. Just gonna confirm all you guys randomly. Thank you, Black Kid Trunks, for that donation. Trunks! Dragon Ball Z, I love it. I like that. Alright, that's all the people I can invite. And the game still hasn't loaded back to the main menu. Damn! Alright. I have no idea how to do this. I'm clicking gather my party. There we go. Invite party to game. Hallelujah. I think we actually got something here. Hey, rewards unlocked. Great! Look at this. It's actually working. Fantastic. Alright, I'm gonna claim a couple rewards, then we're hopping a match. 50 crafting parts? Don't mind if I do. I'd like 80. Honestly, I think that 80 should be the minimum, because that's the minimum you can craft with. You can't craft crap with 50. 50 crafted parts, my ass! Get out of here! It's worthless! Alright, I'm gonna buy a crate. Come on, baby, no duplicates, no duplicates, no duplicates, please. Okay. Not bad, I actually wanted an iron torpedo. Great. 45 crap. Okay, this was actually worth something. Sort of, it wasn't great though. I feel a little gypped for how long it took me. I feel majorly gypped actually with how long it took me to do that. Alright, it says my group is currently playing a match. I'm just gonna join up on their game. Whatever that means. Oh, wait. I know where my group is playing. My group is, they're playing in my old thing. So, I'm gonna kick some of you out of the group. I'm sorry about that. Oh, wait, I can't kick people out, can I? Oh, that sucks! I can't. And I also can't join a match because there's too many people in the group, I think. Stupid game! No, I can't do it. I can't do it. Alright, fine. I guess we'll join the... I don't want to play on the Death Star. Yes, it's working. No, it's not working. What the hell is happening? Oh, this is... This is so stupid. I just want to... Oh my god. Is this stupid to anybody else? Gaming with your friends in 2017 should not be this arduous. You like that word? Arduous? I think that's a good word. I think I couldn't have found a better word. A more fitting word. Arduous. Frustrating. Bullshit. Any of those, really. Why can't I do this? Does anybody know? Nobody knows, do they? No. Well, fuck it. I'm sorry. That sucks so bad. Oh, I don't want to add my fucking friends. I want to add my party. Excuse my language. I'm gonna invite party to game, and I'm just gonna go into Galactic Assault now. They can they can join up on the game once I'm in the game. All right, looks like this is working. So, it looks like what you have to do is you have to join a game and then invite your party. Join game, then invite your party. I'm not frustrated. Okay, I am frustrated, but I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed and frustrated. No, press Y would have left the group. I was wondering how I'd join a game with my group, but we just found that out. That's like saying Alt F4. Not quite what I had in mind. This is a damn good map, though. I'm excited. It's got vehicles. It's got a crap ton of stormtroopers. I'm hoping we're playing as the stormtroopers, by the way. Please be Empire. Come on, Empire. Come on, Empire. Ah. That's alright. Let's go with Officer.
I'm with you.
Does that look like Simon Pegg to anybody else? I swear to God, wait until I die. This officer looks exactly like Simon Pegg. They must have used his face as a model. Are you guys rubber banding? You know what, if I was a parent, if I had kids, and since I am a Star Wars fan and this is a Star Wars household, if they were playing Star Wars Battlefront II with rubber bands, I would be fucking pissed. You can smoke some weed once you're over 20, alright? If you're still living in my house, when you're past the age of 20, you can smoke weed. It's fine. As long as your brain is developed. But Ain't nobody in my house using goddamn rubber bands. This is a galaxy at war. Wookiees are being burned alive. Jawas running from their homes. Entire planets turned into junkyards. And you want to add rubber bands to the mix. You sickie. Seriously, why would you buy a game just to rubber band it? That's just making things worse. Alright, let's take to this, guys. Man, the X-Wing is so sexy. I'm really excited to fly in the new hero ship. So December 13th, we're getting a brand new hero ship we've never seen in A-Wing. Actually, of importance. Never. I don't think there's been a single A-Wing pilot of importance in the Star Wars universe. And we're getting one. Apparently she's going to be a little more than a side character in Episode 8. She's some up-and-coming actress. I don't know her name, though. She's up-and-coming, not here and now, and... I need to find a different term for that. She's up-and-coming, not here and now. Good enough.
The junkyard is enemy territory.
Come on, ion torpedo. Go, 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 go! God, no dice! How many kills did we get? 664 battle points. We just made our money back. But you know what? I'm gonna get revenge on that tie, do a few more strafing runs, and then we're back on the ground. I'm gonna save up for an AT-RT. Hey, cool, we got some support. I'm not counting on him being able to take that TIE fighter down, but I'm hoping he'll at least distract it. Awesome! Alright, strafing runs, here we go. We're gonna really focus here. Luckily I have 20/20 vision, but if I didn't, I would be screwed. Look at this. This planet's a scrapyard. It's like Sanford and Sons in the Star Wars universe. Alright, you know what? Screw it. Let's get back on the ground. There he is! Okay, it's not exactly Simon Pegg, but it's pretty close. Uh-oh. Okay. That's making me nervous. You know why the game lags so much? Look at this really extremely overly detailed saggy alien sack. I don't know what it is, actually. You know what? Let's not even go there. If they didn't so lovingly detail these saggy, wrinkly alien sacks, maybe the game wouldn't lag so much! Please don't follow me. Please don't follow me! Oh my goodness, good job, Simon. Excellent job, Mr. Pegg. Mr. Pegg. I would just feel so silly saying that if I was his assistant. Oh my god, if sexual allegations ever come out against Simon Pegg, the headlines, they're gonna be so much fun to read. Filled with puns.
Imperials in the cantina! They're old, cocky.
But you know what? Most of the lag's actually cleared up for Star Wars Battlefront II for me. And I get just as much lag as I do now in Battlefront II as I do in Call of Duty World War II. About a week ago, or 5 days ago, the lag in Star Wars Battlefront 2 was like the worst I'd ever seen in a video game before, but Call of Duty World War II it's not great in terms of lag. The lag's actually sort of bad sometimes, depending what time of day you're playing. But, yeah, I would say they're pretty much equivalent now. Which is why nobody was talking about Call of Duty World War II's lag, is because it wasn't quite as bad, but now it is. You know what? You should be able to kill those things for battle points. They're just too good at tucking and rolling. I'm guessing Disney's okay with being a space Nazi and killing civilians and killing, poor little rebellion officials and officers and soldiers that probably have families, but they're not okay with killing space rats. That's where they draw the line. Space rats must not die. Otherwise, video game Peter will come after him. It's a real problem. Video game PETA, they're a scary bunch. Like those eco-terrorists. Oh shit. Actually, there are some official groups that are against animal violence in video games. I'm not saying that we should have like a how to kill your cat simulator for all the little tiny Charles Mansons out there, but I think killing space rats in Star Wars for battle points, I think that would be okay.
They're storming the cantina!
I'd say it would be a lot of fun though. Don't let me kill any space rats, but let me kill the hordes of civilians that you see running into Naboo, and I will forgive it completely. Because that would be incredible. I mean, what do you think the Empire is going to do, huh? They're space Nazis. Of course they're going to murder civilians. But only the Empire can murder swaths of civilians, you know? Clones can't do it. Rebellion can't do it. It's a feature exclusive to the Empire. It's kind of like Modern Warfare 2. That one campaign mission when you're in the airport. And you just let her rip with a light machine gun on crowds of people. I don't know how the hell they got away with that after 9/11. They wouldn't get away with it today, that's for damn sure. But soon after 9/11, just a few short years, a video game comes out where you are playing as Russians ripping into crowds of people at airports with machine guns. That's intense. You know, I'm pretty sure if you uploaded that to YouTube, they would probably take it down. Well, my theory on why the Empire built 2 Death Stars is because they wanted to make another movie, and maybe they just wanted to do it right. You know, maybe they wanted to make a Death Star that this time it didn't have a glaring weakness. You know, a big gaping hole where you can shoot missiles inside of it and blow the whole thing up. Can't blame them for that. It's a beautiful weapons installation. I totally get why a space Nazi empire would want to build a giant ball super weapon that can destroy worlds. But I don't understand why they built it with a port that could be destroyed with 2 iron torpedoes from a kid from Tatooine. Technically though, Luke Skywalker does have the Force, so I guess he's not just anybody. Man, look at this place. This is gorgeous. So nobody's arguing that the Nazis are evil. Yes. They're super fucking evil. But you know what? They got an eye for interior decorating. And they got an eye for outfits like this. This little number right here. That's cute as hell. Honestly. Great outfits. Very Nazi, but it's a fantastic outfit. It's got great tailoring, you know, it accentuates her figure very well. Just like the Nazi SS uniforms. You know, it kind of looks like we're mastering all the ways that we can make innocent soldiers talk. Of course, she probably doesn't need bamboo under the fingernails to make anybody talk, but regardless. All I'm saying is, the Nazis, they're really good at interior decorating, and you know what? So are supervillains. Look at this place. This looks like a mix of Hitler's bunker, Dr. Evil's lair, and the Death Star. And that's kind of what it is. It's the Death Star mixed with Hitler's Nuremberg meeting grounds, his propaganda grounds, and also, little touches of Dr. Evil here and there. We even got some smart-looking gingers in really smart-looking outfits. And you know what? It kind of looks like IKEA, too. It's like Nazi IKEA. I guess that's what Dr. Evil will be today. If they made another Austin Powers, Dr. Evil would probably have a hand in either having IKEA design his lair, or maybe he owns IKEA. They're actually making another Austin Powers. Not a lot of people are aware of that, but I'm a big fan, so I am aware. And I am very excited. I like Mike Myers. I don't know what he was doing with the Love Guru. That was a misstep. But Austin Powers, it's pretty legit. He's actually made a lot of good movies. So I Married an Axe Murderer. It's a little out there, you know? Bit of a sleeper hit. Not many people know about it, but it's a fantastic movie. I love how they don't have a lot of characters to go off of, right? It's the sequel trilogy. They've got one movie. They probably haven't seen episode 8. Just clips and stills. So they're like, alright, we don't see a lot of old British men in the First Order. It's younger people. What do? We gotta make a female officer. We gotta have her face showing. What the hell do we do? Why don't we take Dom Hall Gleason and make him a woman? Beautiful! Hire this man! Excellent, excellent idea! So, that's why we have female ginger Dom Hall Gleason as an officer, just like he is in the movie, The Force Awakens. It's quite genius, if you think about it. Anyway, I'm having a blast with the officer class. If you guys just got Star Wars Battlefront II, if you're just starting out, if you haven't tried the officer, please don't make the same mistake I did. You guys are the ones that actually fixed that mistake. I was completely against trying the officer. I thought medic's boring. Why would I play that? That's for sissies. Real men kill! 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 But you forced me to play as the officer by saying the Blarg was the best gun in the game. And I concur. The Blarg is the best gun in the game. Next to the A280 CFE, which was nerfed, to be fair. And you know what? Officer is huge if you want to win. Because if you want to win, you gotta support your team members. Also, did you notice that by the time I died, I was actually covered in snow? I love those effects. We had a couple bits of snow on us right now. It kind of looks like giant dandruff. We should probably use Head and Shoulders when we take showers. But it's the First Order, you know? It's not as luscious as the Empire. The Empire, they had Head and Shoulders for every officer and stormtrooper. But we just have a quate here in the First Order. Anyway, we got some snow falling on us now, but if you ever see an explosion, you'll notice that we're absolutely coated in snow directly after the explosion. Because it kicks up a lot of debris. Kinda looks like he just gingerly, slowly fell to the ground and died. He just gave up. Alright, we had enough points for TIE fighters. Almost enough points for a hero, so I'm gonna save for that, but a speeder's only 200 points. We can easily make back our money on this thing. Anyway, chat room! Let's talk. You know, I might be fighting a war here. This is Galaxy of War, but the Infinity War trailer just came out. It's finally here. I thought they were gonna wait until Star Wars, make you watch Star Wars in theaters to watch the Infinity War trailer, but in like 24 hours, it turned into the most watched trailer ever. It even beat it. And beating Stephen King, that's that's quite the task. But, yeah, it's huge. I mean, the cinematic Marvel Universe is the biggest thing ever in film, basically. It's made billions upon billions upon billions. Mickey is very happy about it. He's a very happy mouse. Anyway, my question is, chat room, what is your favorite Marvel movie? Because I know you guys have seen all the movies. I pretty much guarantee that almost everybody here has seen every Marvel movie, save for maybe Ragnarok, which just came out. But my question is, what is your favorite Marvel movie? My favorite, that's kind of easy. Actually, who am I kidding? It's really easy. I love saying it. Iron Man 1. Iron Man 1, it's a masterpiece. It's got Jeff Bridges being a mustache twirling evil guy that's bald and loves pizza. And Tony Stark, who built his Iron Man suit in a cave with a box of scraps! And it's got Ironmonger. Jeff Bridges as Ironmonger, spoilers. But second would probably be Guardians of the Galaxy. Third, maybe Captain America 2. What was that called? It was called Captain America something. Oh my god. I keep wanting to say Civil War, but it wasn't. It definitely wasn't Civil War. It was Captain America. Oh, what was it? Get back here! Get back here! Shit! You know what? Let's just back off. I want to live. Oh my god. Oh my god, what was I thinking? I just wasted Kylo Ren. We were doing so well! You know what this means? I have to work twice as hard. Iron Man 1 from 2008. There we go! Spider-Man doesn't count. Spider-Man's Sony. Oh. Oh, you mean Homecoming. Okay. Jeez. What year am I living in? 2014? Batman? Oh my god. The Winter Soldier is what I was thinking of, yes. And it looks like you're either answering my question, or that's also one of your favorite Marvel movies. But Winter Soldier was really, really good. And I was hoping Civil War would be just as good, but I didn't like it that much. In fact, I flat out didn't like it. Wasn't my cup of tea. It wasn't my bag, baby. WTF, this guy sucks. We're doing pretty good, actually. We got good objective scores, so even with almost half the kills, we've got third place. It's not bad. We do need to step up our game, though. Anyway. Yeah, it looks like it's Iron Man 1 or Civil War. Huh. Wow. You know what? I thought I'd see some Avengers in there. But yeah, you guys need to see Iron Man 1 again, if it's been a while. Alright, you know what? I need to play with some more strategy because... Oh! Ray! We're playing as an officer, damn it! It's our job to keep our team alive, and we can only do that by staying alive, so... Yeah, you know, I'm gonna follow this snowtrooper into battle. Let's do this. We are defenders, so I don't need to be playing this like Rambo. Well, Spider-Man may have started the entire superhero trend. You could argue it was X-Men, but nah, I'd say it was Spider-Man. That was the critically it was not only popular critically, but it was popular in terms of ticket sales. Wonder Woman just outgrossed Spider-Man as the highest grossing origin movie. Maybe it was Iron Man that's the highest grossing. I don't know, I think it was Spider-Man. Anyway, Sam Raimi is a genius. Spider-Man 2 holds up even today as one of the best comic book movies of all time, if not the best. That's how good it was. A lot of people forget that. And that's quite the feat, because we've got an enormous amount of comic book movies, and it's still the best. Spider-Man 2. Oh my god, Rey, Han Solo, You know what? Ah! She's so scary. Rey, Han Solo, and Yoda? Oh, we are screwed. Let's send in the flame troopers. It's about to get hot in here. So, the enemy team should probably take off all their clothes. Namely Rey. Or maybe Chewie. Man, if Chewie took off that belt... Ah! Sizzle City. Jesus! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know what I'm thinking. Oh my god! Honestly, I'm not a big fan of the Flame Trooper. I've barely used them. I think he's kind of underpowered. Well, he's definitely underpowered. They did buff him. It's not enough. That buff? That buff is about as buff as Andrew Garfield. It needed a buff as Chris Pratt. Not quite Henry Cavill buff. Definitely not Arnold buff. But Chris Pratt buff would have been appropriate. Ever since Deadpool, all superhero movies have been comedies? No. I think ever since... Guardians of the Galaxy 1 or... I'm gonna say Avengers. I'm gonna say Avengers, because... We've had some serious movies like Captain America, The Winter Soldier was pretty serious, but... the problem is, you can have jokes in a movie, you can have a movie be light, but you can't ruin the tension of every scene with a joke. I actually held that against Guardians of the Galaxy 2 for a long time, but recently, upon rewatching it, I kind of discovered that it's supposed to be that way. And that sounds stupid, but hear me out. Guardians of the Galaxy 2, it's a joke a minute, a lot of people hate that. I did too. You guys know that I like my serious superhero movies. They gotta be very serious. Because men in capes are very serious things. And stop putting jokes in my serious comic book movies with people that can fly. Anyway, I like my comic book movies serious. But, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, it works because that's supposed to be a bad thing. It's a detraction that like, that's the characters. They're joking at inopportune moments and moments that aren't necessarily funny. They're jokes, in my opinion, they're not always supposed to be funny. It's almost satire, is what I'm trying to say. It's almost satirical, the take on Guardians of the Galaxy 1 that they took with Guardians of the Galaxy 2. And that's how it works, as satire. But it's a pretty sweet movie. It's got a great soundtrack. I still haven't seen Logan. That's apparently the pinnacle of serious comic book movies. Is woo! Damn! Good shot! Who was that? Oh, it's a Wookiee warrior. That makes sense. Yeah, I know I should use turret, but you know what? I know I've just been playing the officer for like 30 minutes, but I haven't really seen a lot of effective kills with the turret. I've seen the turret used more effectively as a bomb than anything else. But, yeah, no excuse. Have a devil of a time placing that thing. We gotta kill that Wookiee. Is the Wookiee dead yet? No, but I think the enemy team is.
For the resistance now. Starkiller is ready to fire, and with their base and fleet gone, our enemy will be nothing.
I should give Wookiees another shot. People love them. I played a lot of Wookiees during the pre-alpha, like before the game was released to the public, and I did not like the Wookiee and the Flame Trooper. I've never liked the Wookiee and the Flame Trooper. I've always thought they were poor. But it looks like the Wookiee's now pretty good. Wookiee's good. Flame Trooper's still not great. It has its moments. But I'm gonna actually be right back. Go to the restroom before the game loads. I will hopefully return. I'll be back.
know the job. You volunteered, right? Starkiller's powering up and the fleet's here to blow it to bits.
Tony Stark built the MCU in a cave with a box of scraps. Iron Man 1. The movie's so good, it built the entire Marvel billion-dollar cinematic universe. In fact, it's $1 trillion cinematic universe now. Holy crap. Wait, who are we playing as? Assault? Okay, we'll make it work. Anyway, it's my favorite Marvel movie by far. And I asked the chat room, you guys, a couple minutes ago, what movie was your favorite, and a lot of people said Iron Man 1. And Captain America, The Winter Soldier. Surprisingly, I didn't see a lot of Guardians of the Galaxy. And I didn't see a lot of Avengers either. Which actually shocked me. I know the Avengers isn't considered a perfect movie or anything, but I actually thought it was a fan favorite. I guess that's the Joss Whedon effect for you. Come on, A-Wing. Make me proud. I actually have some pretty good star cars to the Interceptor, so let's see if we can work our little magic, huh? Alright, we got a heck of a lot of ties out here. I don't think any of them are human. So that's good. Yep, no human ties. Thank God. Let's go for some strafing runs. Our team has got to destroy those turrets, and it's actually pretty difficult to do that. Once we get a foothold on one, we can take the other one down pretty quickly, but getting a foothold on one is, it's not easy. You gotta have a lot of teamwork. And it's not, if you have played a multiplayer game the last 10 years, you know that it's pulling teeth to do teamwork with strangers. But it's kind of fun that way, you know? When you actually get a victory, it feels like you really earned it. Or maybe I'm just trying to make myself feel better. Probably. Anyway, great kills! I'm shocked that nobody on the Empire has actually gotten pissed at these A-Wings killing them and hop in the TIE Fighter and try to take us down. Thanks to the First Order being white on gray, makes it real easy to spot them. Anyway, we're less than 2 weeks away from The Last Jedi. I can't believe it. I'm actually getting deja vu. 2 years ago, The Force Awakens came out and I was playing Battlefront 1. And we actually had a tie-in DLC for The Last Jedi as well. We had the map of Jakku. The Battle of Jakku. Didn't take place within that era. It was the original trilogy era, but still. However, we're now getting an actual official Last Jedi map, the Battle of Crates, which is basically Hoth, but when you touch the sand, it's red instead of white. It's a big difference! And we have new walkers! And the walkers walk on knuckles now, like gorillas. It's a big difference. It's totally not Hoth. Anyway, the new Empire is taking their new walkers on the new Hoth-like planet, and they're marching the walkers toward a new rebellion base in an effort to destroy it. And it looks like they might succeed, and then the rebellion will have, the new rebellion will have to leave the Hoth-like planet, which is totally different and not like Empire at all. But visually, it should be outstanding looking. It's gonna look really cool. We're gonna have the most realistic Star Wars effects we ever had. We're gonna have the most realistic blasters, the most realistic blaster sounds, and it's gonna be a super realistic fan planet. You're never gonna see anything more realistic than it in your life. My real question is, what's gonna make more money at the box office? Star Wars Episode 8? Or Infinity War? Probably Infinity War. Wow! A comic book movie is gonna make more money than a Star Wars movie. That's incredible. And I was just killed by AI. Wow. Anyway, just think about that. Alright, a movie with Iron Man with... Okay, think about this in 2005 terms, okay? That's before Iron Man 1, before the MCU. Think about, in the year 2005, I walk up to you, And oh my god, I have earmuffs on. It is cold as shit, but you know what? The First Order lady, she didn't have earmuffs on. She was a badass. This lady, she doesn't have earmuffs. I'm a sissy. Look at this. I would be embarrassed. You know what? At this point, I'd be like, bringing these earmuffs were a good idea, but no one else did. I'm just gonna take them off and put them in my pocket. I don't want to look like an asshole. I can see your platoon commander being like, did you bring enough earmuff for everyone? If you didn't bring enough earmuff for the whole squad, you don't get to wear the earmuff either. Take them off. What an inconsiderate jerk. Anyway, year 2005, I tell you that a movie with Iron Man and Thor and Captain America, it's gonna make more money than Star Wars. And it's also got a talking tree and a talking raccoon. Wow. I mean, it makes complete sense. There's been way more Marvel movies than Star Wars movies. Marvel is something that's more worldwide than Star Wars is. Star Wars is huge, don't get me wrong, I'm not stupid, but Star Wars, it doesn't have as big worldwide appeal as Marvel does. Blowing my mind. Anyway, we're about to lose this thing. Nobody's playing the objective, and myself is included. Shit! Damn it. This is bad. This is actually really bad. We've got 8 lives left. Not good! Not good! Four. Yeah, this is pretty much game over. No one die! No one die, for God's sake, please. If we can just sabotage that thing, if we can just get our sabotage on it, get the bomb on it, get it ticking, we can go in overtime. It's not gonna be me. It's not gonna be me. I'm not gonna be the one. I'm not gonna be the one. No! Lag! Damn you! Ah, shit. Well, there goes the giant laser beam shooting into the sky. Star Wars did it first! If you take a screen cap of that, it would almost look like an Avengers game. Oh well. We did our best. My ears are dead. My ears are so dead. I can't hear. Is that my fault? I mean, I'm sorry. I'm not only sorry if it's my fault. I'm sorry your ears are dead. But seriously, is the game too loud? Am I too loud? Welcome, Justin, to the live stream, man. Darth Zuluaga? You'd probably force choke me for mispronouncing that, I'm sorry. Darth Zuluaga, I will be accepting your invite now. Why not? I got some time. Next game hasn't started. Where is... Oh, there it is. It's a shame we lost. I was having fun. That was a good match. Alright, let's see. Invitations. Oh my god. Ugh. So laggy. Accept. Beautiful. By the way, if you guys want to join up on our club, it's called MassiveG. What is this? Yavin 4. We'll stick with it. We'll go officer. Yavin 4 is a good map. I just want to play Clone Wars really badly. Thanks, Nathan. Appreciate that. Oh, damn, the microphone starts crackling when I get too loud. Let me push it back. I'm using new settings, so that's very helpful.
Attention, troops. The rebel databanks on Yavin 4 contain priceless...
Alright, let me know how it sounds now. Hoping it sounds better.
Most of the rebels fled after destroying the Death Star, but a special forces crew remains on site purging files. We'll need to secure the base before they finish. Start by destroying the enemy's turbo laser emplacements. Explosives have been provided.
Are they flashing their monkey butts at us? Nah, they're just running away. We are a militaristic Nazi galactic police force. You notice I like saying Nazi, and I like referring to the Empire as Nazis. Jesus. And they are space Nazis after all. Something fun about that. Nazis are fun in fiction, not in real life. Two of the most popular AAA titles out right now feature Nazis. Star Wars Battlefront II with the Empire and the First Order, and Call of Duty World War II. Both Nazis, just in different timelines. Right here you're looking at ancient Nazis. It's a colorized archival footage video feed of ancient Nazis billions of years ago fighting ancient Americans and Europeans and Allied forces. Anyway, Call of Duty World War II is pretty good. Well, okay. It's got its problems. Every game's got its problems nowadays, but war is so much fun. I've been really addicted to that game mode. It's kind of what saved the game for me in a way, because I actually wasn't having that much fun with it until I started playing war. To be fair, I was playing Team Deathmatch, and that's not always fun in Call of Duty. Although I had a lot of fun with Team Deathmatch and Black Ops. Anyway, I had high expectations because I was walking off of my World at War memories. And I was a huge fan of World at War, but it doesn't quite live up to World at War. But the new game mode is... I can't speak highly enough of it. I really can't. I love if the Empire actually cares about their soldiers. Look at this. We've got a chest plate on our officer. How fantastic is that? The rebellion, they just put on a heavy jacket. It's good enough to protect me from some chilly weather. It should be good enough to protect me from blaster bolts, right? Totally. You're gonna be fine. You know what? Throw another sweater on, just in case. Sweet! Alright, if we're gonna win this thing, we're to sabotage the West Turbo Laser, but also we have to support our team members by flanking the enemy team, making sure we got enough healing out there. You boy! Come on, grenade. I'm carrying some flashbangs on my body, so... it's best used against groups of enemies. Hello, sniper. Alright, so far so good. Go ahead and set a turret down.
Deploying turret.
I actually haven't played a lot as the officer, so I'm not sure how far the turret can reach or how close it can start shooting. That's probably too close to protect the hallway. Yeah, definitely. I should move it, but I'm too lazy. Hello, heavy. Oh my goodness! Yep, it's definitely too close. Damn. Well, we can afford to play some heroes, but I'm gonna save the heroes. We're just gonna move back out as the officer. We're doing a pretty good job as him, so why not?
Final sequence activated.
Nice! Michael Elliott's seen The Last Jedi earlier than people in the US because he's going on the 14th, but he's in England. And it looks like he's going to the first showing available. It's really cool, man. Don't give any spoilers on the internet, please. I don't even know what they would spoil. You know, the last movie there was a big death. And I can't see who they would kill in The Last Jedi. I'm pretty sure they're not going to kill Luke. That's probably going to be episode 9. It would be weird if they, like, whoever original trilogy character that they focus on dies in the movie. Like, alright, Luke's the one that they're focusing on in episode 8, so he's gonna die, right? Yeah. That wouldn't be effective. Maybe Kylo Ren dies out of nowhere. We know Rey isn't because she's got too much going on. Apparently she's not going to be returning for the new trilogy that's coming after the sequel trilogy, after episode 9. She might, if they ask her to, but it's not like a... It's not like a done deal. Kind of like the original trilogy characters were in the sequel trilogy. It's not going to work like that. Which I think is cool. Everybody wants to see a new section of the Star Wars universe. We've never seen that before. Even the sequel trilogy, which brings us new stuff, it's still, you know, AT-STs, AT-ATs, Luke Skywalker. It's the Skywalker saga.
Stick together, squad.
Are they gonna kill Leia? I mean, everybody thinks they're gonna kill Leia. I thought that too. However, she was supposed to be a big focus of Episode 8, and how they made it seem like she was gonna die, because in the trailer, you know, Kylo Ren shooting shit, and Leia's looking all sad, and Kylo Ren's looking conflicted, and, you know, Leia is his mother. I don't know, maybe, you know what? Maybe they were trying to throw us off by showing that he was gonna kill Leia, but maybe someone else kills Leia. Maybe that's the twist. But just because of how they structured that trailer, I'm gonna say they don't kill Leia. They're gonna kill her off screen between episodes. That's my guess anyway. It's probably completely off base because they've actually done a great job hiding things. I read Star Wars leaks. There's an entire forum and a subreddit dedicated to leaked Star Wars info. And I really don't know what it's gonna be. Or who it's gonna be. Leia was supposed to be a huge part of Episode 8 and 9, so... Carrie Fisher unfortunately passed away. Some people might consider it tasteless. It's possible that they'll just find a way to write her off, you know, without killing her. Either an off-screen death, or she retires in the middle of the war, which would be really out of character. I don't want that job. I'd love to work in a Star Wars movie, but I don't want the job of deciding what happens to Leia. That could get messy. Do I think that Snoke will kill Leia? Snoke's the most interesting character in the movies for me. I mean, I want to see if Rey becomes a Grey Jedi, and I want to see more of Kylo Ren because he's actually kind of a complex character, as emo as he is. But Snoke, Andy Serkis, my man, that's where it's at. That's where it's at. Anyway, I don't know how much screen time we're gonna get with Snoke. I'm assuming he's gonna appear toward the middle or end of the movie, not the beginning of the movie. I don't think he's gonna kill Leia. So, where the death could occur is there's going to be a battle in Dakar. Dakar is the main Resistance base. It's the base we see in The Force Awakens. Jeez, that was absolute chaos. Dakar is the base we see in The Force Awakens, right? We're also getting a space battle over Dakar. We're getting the same space battle in this game. She could die in the invasion of Dakar by the First Order. She could. It seems likely. If she dies at all, it seems like that's where it would be, during the invasion. That's going to be one of the big battles. But we also see her on crates. So, is Crate before Dakar? Is Crate after Dakar? We have rumors. We have guesses, but we just don't know. This is a mistake. This is a mistake. This is a mistake! No! Oh my god, I can't believe I'm still alive. Run! I need to get back on my squad. Stat! Here we go. Back home. Alright. You know what I really hate? I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but when I'm playing the game, sometimes my allies are highlighted in red. Don't highlight allies in red. Use blue or something. Red's terrible. It makes me think it's the enemy. Thank you, Anti-Bridget Community, for your donation. I believe Snoke... What? What? Alright, Anti-Bridget said that she, or he, I don't know. Could be a he because they're anti-Bridget. Or maybe there's a cat fight. No, but seriously, that is the craziest theory I've ever heard. I don't think I've ever seen that. No, I've seen it once or twice, but that would be fascinating. We know absolutely nothing about Snoke, so I really can't say one way or the other what I think about that. I have no idea. That goes back to the age-old "who is Snoke?" question. I don't know who Snoke is. He's not Mace Windu. He's not Jar Jar. Maybe in the 70s they would do that, but there's not enough cocaine in the world. I think he's just a guy. And he could be Rey's guy. Could be Rey's dad. But damn, those are some good genes Snoke's got, I gotta say. I mean, he doesn't have good genes, but he can produce good genes. But we know some things about Snoke. I don't know if you guys read the novelization of The Force Awakens, but in the novelization, Snoke came to Kylo Ren and seduced him from a young age. Kylo Ren didn't just turn bad all of a sudden. Snoke was talking to him since he was a kid. And a lot of people believe that Snoke came to... Bad emphasis there. A lot of people speculated that Snoke came to Kylo Ren, or Ben, as the Force ghost of Anakin Skywalker, as Darth Vader. And that's how he spoke to him. Could be. That could totally explain his fixation with Vader. And it could also explain some things with him possibly being Rey's parents. Because it's obvious that he's trying to use Kylo to get to Rey. Because he wants Rey. He can sense that Rey is potentially more powerful than Kylo Ren. And he tried to get Kylo Ren to recruit Rey. He wants Rey alive. He wanted Kylo Ren to bring her alive. Basically, he doesn't really care about Kylo Ren when it comes to Rey. That's his real prize, as we can see in the interrogation scenes in Episode 8's trailers. No! Also, spoilers. Careful. That's campaign spoilers. Not that there's anything to spoil, really. Damn! That lag was so dope! Looked like I was tripping. I threw 3 grenades in quick succession. That was beautiful. 19,000 battle points. Okay, let's go in as a Death Trooper. I actually hate his gun, but he looks sweet. Anyway, I don't think that Iden Versio is Rey's mother. No. No. And you know what? With the reception that the campaign has gotten, they're gonna write that out of the movie if that's true. They're gonna write that out of the movie with less than 2 weeks to release. I wish my emotes worked. I would love to hear the Death Trooper garble goop the emos. Some people think these are zombies in these suits, like dead bodies reanimated. I don't think so. I think the reason their voices are so weird is because they've got like some sort of a scrambling thing on their voices. I was gonna say respirator, but this ain't Darth Vader. Unfortunately, we don't know what kind of DLC we're going to be getting next year, so I hope that they turn it around, you know? We're starting out strong because in December, well, the game isn't starting out strong, but in December we are getting a beefy DLC. We're getting 2 new maps, Starfighter Assault and Galactic Assault, the 2 biggest game modes. Shit! I forgot, I can't open that door. Only the enemy can open that door. Oh damn, now I can. Moving inside. Beautiful. Anyway, I really like this game. I really enjoy the gameplay, so I hope that they keep it up with good DLC. And the DLC that people want. Like, prequel trilogy. Anyway, I hope they turn things around. Yeah, definitely. Do I think they will? I think they would if they were allowed to. So, we'll see what the big business people decide. That's what I think it really comes down to, is the big business people. The big corporate fat cats, so to speak. Because there's nothing wrong with the art of the game, you know? There's nothing wrong with the gameplay, all that's fun. What's wrong with the game is all the corporate BS. That's what's wrong with almost any game. You know? The corporate aspect, the money aspect, the greed, the lust, deceptions, lies! Damn you, Leia. You know what? Let's go back. Oh, really? Vader, Maul, Bossk, Boba Fett, Kylo, they're all taken. Wow.
Stick together.
We got like 15,000 battle points, we can't even use them.
Download halted. Command center compromised.
Yep, I've heard that. Daisy really confirmed that we're going to learn what her parents are in The Last Jedi. Apparently, is that a black? Oh, it's from Scorch Marks. I thought that was a black Imperial shuttle. That'd be sweet. The luxury model, huh? But Daisy Ridley apparently thought that it was obvious who her parents were in The Force Awakens. She thought that people just know and assume. So I am very curious to figure out or find out what her parents are, and then decide if I thought it was obvious. I hope it is. I hope in hindsight it's like a... Oh, of course! How did I not see this before? It makes so much sense. I hope it makes sense.
In the briefing room. Data tap established.
Professional tennis player? That's so badass. When I was growing up, I loved playing tennis. And baseball. Baseball. Great American pastime. But tennis... You gotta watch your knees, man. Make sure you warm up your knees every single day. Before your tennis matches, after your tennis matches, take care of those knees. You gotta be in shape if you're playing professional tennis. Even if you're just playing as a hobby. So I can't imagine what wear your knees go through, man. Godspeed.
No signal, no signal. Command center
Yeah,
locked.
it's the obvious choice. Seems like it's Luke. It really does. But I don't know. Would I be disappointed if it was Luke? Maybe not. If it makes sense, if it works, if it's well done, I don't care. But some people don't want everything to revolve around the Skywalkers, because if Rey is also a Skywalker, Anakin Skywalker, Luke Skywalker, Rey... Say that out loud, Rey Skywalker. Say it out loud, please. Just do me this one favor. It sounds dumb. I don't like that. I don't like Rey Skywalker, I gotta say. It's terrible. Maybe change his last name to something that's more cohesive, you know? Skywalker does sound pretty silly when you think about it.
Captain of the Millennium Falcon.
Oh, man.
Downloads complete. Enough intelligence to keep the analysts busy for years.
I should have played as a hero.
Death Star failed to claim victory on Yavin.
I had the chance to play as Darth Vader and I blew it. It was a good game, though. Damn, Star Killer. Nice job. 405 credits. Yeah, okay. Anyway, her parents aren't Kenobis. Think about it. If you do the math, unless he impregnated her mother as a Force ghost, like Zeus or something, the years just don't add up. He can't be. He can't be. Rey Solo? That sounds pretty cool. I think that's... you know what? She's a Solo. It's... Well, okay. Hold on. No, yeah, she is a Solo. Think about it this way. Why didn't Han Solo and Princess Leia talk about Rey? They're talking about Ben. They didn't say shit about Rey. Why wouldn't they? Because they want to keep her safe. Think about it, it makes sense. They wouldn't talk about Rey because they want to keep her safe, and, you know, they think she's safe on Jakku. That's why they don't mention her anymore. You know, they don't want to drag her into their lives. They don't want to endanger her. She was young enough where she didn't know her parents. They thought that was the best thing they could do for her. That's how you explain that. And having... Star Wars is all about family. Their words, not mine. Star Wars is all about family. What would be better than having someone not be a Skywalker for once, and also having Kylo Ren and Rey be brother and sister? Boom. There it is. That's what they're gonna do. We all know it to be true. Search your hearts. You know it to be true. It's something that could work. They could, you know what? They could get interesting with it. They really could. I would be happy with that. Oh, Camino. Okay. Her dad is the Millennium Falcon. Well, we know that the Millennium Falcon dies in Episode 8. Spoilers! No, I'm just kidding. This is a rumor. This is a rumor, just like everything else. But I believe the Millennium Falcon will not survive Episode 8. People think that Chewie and the Porg going, in the trailer lends credulence to this. But I think it's because... they're going to move on from original trilogy stuff in Episode 9. They're going to start moving away from everything to do with the original trilogy. Thank God for that. I want new Star Wars stuff, you know? We've seen enough X-Wings, we've seen enough TIE Fighters, we've seen enough Millennium Falcon. I love them all, but Luke is not going to be a big part of Episode 9, I would say. Whether he dies or not, I don't know, but I don't think he's going to be a huge part of Episode 9. Obviously, Leia can no longer be a large part of Episode 9. I think they're going to start moving away from stuff like the Falcon. They're going to start moving into unexplored territory, like they're doing in Episode 8 with the Force Mythos.
Attention close. Command attack here, CC 2801. And I'm conscripting you into my regiment. Camino's under attack, and I need every last shiny ready to fight.
This map is so badass. This is straight out of the Clone Wars. Actually, it is. And this is canon, by the way. Everything that you see here is canon. But yeah, there was an episode of the Clone Wars where clones were taking on clankers trying to destroy the facility. Pretty sure that happened multiple times. Anyway, it's pretty sick. I need some help myself. You know what? Blast the turret! Down! Turret ready. Come on, turret. Make me proud. I should have put it over here. But you know what? I put it over there, so I'm gonna watch this door instead. Seems like a good plan. Ah! My balls were too big. They were weighing me down. I wasn't fast enough to get out of the way of enemy fire. Rey's Kylo's sister because why does he get so serious after the officer tells him that the two were accompanied by a girl? Yeah, a girl on Jakku. Yeah, he knows. He knew about Rey. You know what? I don't know. I don't know why that's not what everybody's saying. I mean, that's what the entire chat room's saying, but a lot of people, including myself sometimes, do act like we don't know who Rey's parents are, but it has to be Leia and Han. Oh! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Wait a second. Wait. I'm sorry if I blew your eardrums out. Rey is a Solo, yes. However, her mother's not Leia. Han cheated on Leia. Han cheated on Leia. She has a different mother. And that's what ties into the plot significance. Oh man, wouldn't that be interesting? Or Leia cheated on Han. It's 2017. Women can cheat on their man. Just like men can cheat on their women. You know, you can have it both ways. You can have a womanizer man or a womanizer woman. Anyway. Yeah, as soon as he learned that a girl on Jakku was in possession of the map to Luke Skywalker, Kylo Ren was, he was a very sad boy. He had to go to Hop Top and cheer himself up.
We're close! We fight! We win!
You know what? I've really changed my mind on the voice acting for the clones. I love it. I really do. It's great. I can't remember the guy's name, but he's fantastic. I still prefer the original Boba Fett voice actor. I still prefer him, but he does a great job as Jango Fett and the clones. Great job. The thing that doesn't make complete sense is, well, you know what? I don't think the Force is necessarily only, well, we know it's not only transferred through lineage and blood. The Force is also transferred through the Force. Literally, the Force can pick and choose who has the Force and how powerful they are. Because Leia was Force sensitive, sure, but she wasn't that Force sensitive. She had intuition. But she couldn't force choke a bitch, you know? Luke could, Leia couldn't. So it doesn't really matter how powerful with the Force she was, because the Force could choose anyone. The Force can even have a forced birth, where you don't need a dad or a mom. Well, you need the mother, but you don't need a father. Oh my God, Yoda. Woo! Let's go! Don't you dare bring midichlorians into my chat room, you savage. Midichlorians aren't canon anymore, I'm pretty sure they're legends. No, I don't think that... Leia is Force sensitive, I don't think she's highly Force sensitive. At least not in canon. Maybe in Legends there is some stuff where if she was trained she could do things, but I don't buy it. Oh, are we about to win? I want to lose. I just got Yoda, damn it. I'm kind of struggling here. What do I do? Do I get as many kills as possible before we win the game? Do I die? Ah! That was super ballsy of me and super maximum stupid. I don't know why I climbed into a room of 10 droids with heavy machine guns. I'm sorry if there are any children watching and they had to watch Yoda being raped by a gang of separatist droids. I'm sure that's someone's fetish. You know, I guarantee... Do not look it up, but I guarantee you there's art for droids having intercourse with Yoda. How do we do? Oh, second place. Not bad. Leia... Oh, man. I didn't mean to offend anybody in the chat room. Everybody's going, Leia's just as strong as Luke. She just wasn't trained. Really? Maybe. I don't think Yoda's underpowered in Heroes vs. Villains, but in Galactic Assault, he's tricky. His real strength is that he's small, so he is harder to hit, so he can't be as powerful as the other heroes. That's why he can't deflect blaster bolts back at people. He can just, like, absorb them and then do a little AoE. But he can heal himself alright. That's something. He's kind of like Darth Maul. Yoda and Darth Maul are same, different, but same. What is this, Tatooine? Tatooine. Precisely. Alright. Guess we'll stick with this. We're playing as the Empire. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna get the ATST. This is gonna be fun. I'm not disputing she's got some force, but... Wait. Somebody said something about canon Leia. Ouch! Alright. I'm just saying, Leia was a Jedi in Legends. She might have been a decent Jedi in canon, but she chose not to. I'm still under the belief that it's Legends. Like, all of it's Legends, and she's not that Force sensitive, but maybe... We do know that there's different degrees of Force. And no, I'm not talking about fucking midichlorians, okay? Oh, damn! I never saw that before! Okay. I don't know if that's what I saw. You know what I need to do? I need to get on the PC version of Battlefront 2 right now and do a map hack. I'm almost positive that was, oh, hey. Massive fan members right here. Autobots, roll out! I love how they both did that at once. Excellent emote coordination. You guys are like the, you're like those female swimmers that kick their legs in unison. It's beautiful. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that I saw that silver ship. You know the one. It's in episode 2 Attack of the Clones, the very beginning. It's the silver chrome ship that Amidala's on. I don't know what it's called. It's some Nabooian ship. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I just saw that fly out of the spaceport. That is so cool. Sweets. Junkyard will be ours. I'm gonna put down a little turret. Get a little turret action going. Is this guy a bartender? That's creepy. You wouldn't need a bouncer if you had a bartender like that in a bar. He's unsettling enough.
Stick together.
See, I think that the easiest thing in the world would be skins for Obi-Wan Kenobi. If Obi-Wan Kenobi was in the game, what skins do you think he would have? Alright, he should have Clone Wars armor. He should have Episode 1 Obi-Wan Kenobi with his little ponytail braid thing. He should have Episode 3 Obi-Wan Kenobi with his longer hair. Episode 2 Obi-Wan Kenobi. More Clone Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi. And also the Obi-Wan Kenobi movie. Whatever that's gonna be. Hooded Obi-Wan Kenobi. I can go on and on and on. There's so many Obis. Crap.
Stick together, squad.
I just had an amazing idea. Also, thank you for that donation. Anti-Bridget says... Oh, damn, that's a good point. Finn did seem to have a sixth sense, so to speak, when Starkiller Base blew up all those planets. Or maybe that's just how scared he is of the First Order. And rightfully so, you know. I'm not saying Finn's a bitch. He's smart. He's a smart man. He knows what to be scared of. I don't blame him. I probably would have tried to leave too, just like he did. I mean, he grew up with the First Order. It doesn't get worse than that. But, yeah, hero skins are so easy. I don't necessarily think that they should release Clone Trooper skins. I think that we should get a bunch of maps, like Utapau, for instance. Give us Utapau as a map, and give us Commander Cody's Legion. With their armor and their colors and stuff like that. And give us Commander Gree's colors for the Kashyyyk Legion and his Legion, all that stuff. Favage first, give us those clones on Mustafar, and also crap. Also on the Coruscant maps, the Jedi Temple. Because I don't want a Commander Cody, I don't want a Commander Gree, a 501st, a Ki Mundi, whatever that one is. I don't want all those mixing together. That would be silly. I want them to be map specific, but I think they could do a cosmetic Overwatch system with hero skins. Because there's a ridiculous amount of hero skins. And I'm not talking about Pink Vader! I don't know if you guys know what I'm referencing when I say Pink Vader, but that's stupid. I'm not even a Star Wars artist, but I can think of a million hero skins off the top of my head without thinking of Pink Vader. So silly. Ridiculous, actually. You know what? Battle Command, go. Is anybody else vaguely reminded of the Temple of Anubis when they're playing in Tatooine sometimes? I am. Was that? Oh! I knew it! You know what? It's ATST time. We can take down X-Wings and A-Wings with the ATST if we need to. Ground to air, baby. Huh. Oh, there he is. Let me see if I can lock missile. Oh shit, wrong one. Oh man. Okay. Oh, what?
Long odds, better pay off.
That is such BS. You can't lock missiles on X-Wings anymore. That sucks. Does anybody know why they removed that feature? Did they add it in a loot box or something? I'm just kidding. Actually, that would be so ironically hilarious if they did. Anyway, I love ATSTs, but we gotta watch out for the fighters overhead because those starfighters, they are our natural predator. Nice! That A-Wing just ate shit. And it was beautiful. No, see, I don't know if we need Biggs and Wedge Antilles, because they look just like, Luke's Red 5, you know? I think we could use... I need to get the hell out of here. Oh no. No, 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 no. No! Ugh. I think that before we could use those ships, we could use Obi-Wan Kenobi's Episode 2, Jedi Starfighter, and then the Jedi Interceptor. Probably Anakin's Jedi Interceptor. But here's a good solution. You know how we have 2 Millennium Falcons? We have Rey's Millennium Falcon and we have Han's Millennium Falcon. How about we have a Jango Fett Slave 1 and a Boba Fett Slave 1? How about we have an Anakin Interceptor and an Obi Interceptor? Or a Biggs Darklighter X-Wing and a Luke X-Wing, you know? And they can look different but have the same skill sets. Same move sets. I know the 2 Millennium Falcons have different move sets, but you know, we could have skins for a lot of these ships. Yeah, I know I had crap placement on that turret, but I just don't think turrets are effective.
Make ready all troops. Imperial reinforcements landing. Elite agent deployed.
Oh damn, I just realized Vader's one of ours. I mean, yeah, he's one of ours, obviously, but he's one of my squad, so I'm gonna follow Vader and support him. That'll boost our battle point output, too. And I'm an officer, so it's kind of my job to follow somebody. Might as well be Vader. That's a lot of rebels. They're coming up behind us. Oh man, we lost our other squad members. Just me and Vader. Damn! Vader is down! I failed! Turret, make me proud, baby. It's about to get hot and heavy. We have a Wookiee warrior and a couple of rebellion soldiers, and I've just got two other stormtroopers. Crap. This is actually super... Oh, man! It's actually super tight. I'm loving this. Oof. Oof. Oh! I went a little too hard. But we got some great battle points. Darth Vader, here we come. I protected my life for Darth Vader. Shit. I mean, I protected Darth Vader with my life. And now, we become him in death. It's fitting, really. And we also have another Sith with us. Darth Maul. Who would win in a fight, Darth Maul or Darth Vader? Because Darth Maul was... Well, okay, Darth Maul was killed by Obi-Wan Kenobi, so he probably would be killed by Vader. But Darth Maul was supposed to be at, like, peak physical condition. And Darth Vader, you know, he's on a respirator. He's powerful with the Force, sure, but... I mean, come on. The man's out of shape. Holy shit. Oh, land speeder, that explains it. Land speeders are really dangerous. Well, they don't have a lot of health, but they deal a lot of damage, is what I'm trying to say. You want to get out there and help your teammates, but as tempting as that is, you should probably just stay back when you're a hero. Yeah, exactly. The turret as a grenade is fantastic. It's actually really powerful because you can detonate the thing. But as a turret, it's not so great. It really isn't. It's not that hot.
I want those transports rigged for detonation. Let's ground the enemy and be done with this dust ball.
Also, you should be able to stop people. Look at those giant feet. They're perfect for flattening rebel soldiers. Civilians! Look how calm she is. Oh, now she's running. Also, how do you fit in that thing?
There's gotta be a bounty on my head by now.
My head would be sticking through it if I was sitting down in that thing. It's flat like a pancake. Oh my god, Luke Skywalker. You know what? Come on, turret. Whoa! Yes! Woo! Did you see that? I detonated my turret. It was a couple feet behind him, but it still killed him. That's how powerful the detonation is. It's crazy. That's how you should be using your blaster turrets as the officer. Grenades. They need to fix that. Oh my god. Alright, I promise that's the last time that I go out, and expose ourselves to the enemy soldiers. Oh man. There we go. That's a good point, Nathan. I hadn't considered that. The reason the two Darth Vaders died so fast is because there's so much sand. It's like Pokemon, you know? That's his weakness. He's a sand planet, and holy crap. We got a heavy on our squad. I'm a heavy, but with a jump pack. Fantastic. Outstanding. Hello, Luke. Ah. That place is an absolute cluster cuss. Iden Versio. That's a strange choice. She is original trilogy, so I guess, you know, she's a cheap choice. Alright, let's go in as heavy. This time around, we'll just provide covering fire. And stay back. For as expensive as some of these things are to purchase with battle points, I'm not very careful with them.
I'm on my way.
Some new rebels tearing through our troops.
They can enter from all around us,
Countdown approaching 0.
but I have no idea where their spawn point is. I think it's up there somewhere. Yeah, it's gotta be. You know what? This is cheap as hell. But hey, that's war. Oh my god, that ragdoll was incredible.
Transport destroyed. The rebels are dead or trapped in Mos Eisley. Additional forces will sort the mess, but we're finished with this place.
I mean, it doesn't feel like the movies when the Empire wins, but it's always badass. When are we gonna see a movie? We thought we were gonna see a campaign with it, but when are we gonna see a movie that features the Empire as the main characters and not the main villains? And instead features the Rebellion as the villains? It needs to happen. It'd be pretty sweet. Oh crap, what was after? Don't tell me Kashyyyk was after Tatooine. Nah, Kashyyyk isn't after Tatooine. I think Tatooine's after Kashyyyk. Thank goodness. Actually, it's the Death Star 2 that's after Kashyyyk, isn't it? Doesn't matter. I'm gonna purchase a crate real quick. I don't like sand. It's rough, coarse, irritating, and it gets everywhere. I'm still surprised that's a real line from the movie. That line is the equivalent of, I like shorts. They're comfy and easy to wear. That's from Pokemon, not a space opera. I don't like sand. It's rough, coarse, irritating, and it gets everywhere. Gets in my craw. Makes me feel like I have crabs. Yes, Anakin. That's exactly what you want to be telling Padme. Good show, old boy. Come on, give me something. What's resourceful? All of your abilities at 15%. That's not bad. Let's take a look at our heavy class real quick. Oh, cool. We got a new emote. Emotes don't work. I don't know why, but emotes don't work at all for me. Probably because my Xbox controllers are broken with this game. They're always drifting, so if I'm constantly moving, I can't do an emote. Alright, Survivalist, health regeneration delay is shorter than normal, versus recharge speed increase. We could upgrade that right now for 20%. 28% would be pretty sweet. But, I don't know. What star card level do we have? We have level 21. Could I upgrade blue? Almost. We're just 4 away from being able to upgrade all the way to purple. That's pretty intense. You know what? I don't know if I'm alone in this, but that doesn't seem worth it to me. 5.25 to 550? And then from 550 to 6? I mean, from 5 to 6, now that's a huge difference, but... Or it seems like, I don't know. It seems really expensive is what I'm getting at. All of this is really expensive. They needed to fix the credit system. For God's sake, I've wasted so many credits on battle packs that are just bad battle packs. Anyway, I'll update you guys as soon as we get a fix, and I'll tell you if it's any good or not. But I'm having fun with the officer. I think we just got a new emote for him too. Well, we got a new emote for everybody, but we have some new weapon stuff. The S5. What I really want is improved burst. That's gonna be sweet. I need some more kills with them first. I think I need 100 kills for this. No, I need 100 kills for this, then 150 kills for this. So I'm probably 100 kills away. Let's play Starfighter Assault real quick. How have the credits been fixed in your Xbox? I'm playing Xboxes, like right now, I'm playing Xbox One X. Credits aren't fixed at all. The reason credits aren't fixed is because you don't earn credits based on your performance, you earn credits based on time in a match. And you don't earn very much credits at all. Like, I don't know, the cap should be... It shouldn't be 400 points in a match. I know that. Honestly, with how many star cards there are and the current drop rate of star cards, the cap should probably be 1,000 points per match. Because that's not too bad. I don't know, maybe 1,200. I'm not a game developer. They need to run some stats, and they need to make the system fair.
Get in there.
This is such a cool map. Listen to the sounds of these vehicles. It's so dope.
Enemy targeting systems locking on.
When I was at Walmart the other day, I actually saw a couple people talking about Star Wars Battlefront II. And I thought they were going to be talking about like the credit stuff, but they actually play the game. And they mainly played Starfighter Assaults. Which was shocking, because I thought they were going to be talking about the controversy, and they weren't. So then I thought they'd be talking about, I don't know, maybe Galactic Assault or something, but no, they main Starfighter Assault. Which was pretty cool. And pretty unexpected. Anyway, Starfighter Assault is something a lot of people actually main. And you totally can, because it's way better than it was in the last game. It's actually really fun. And it makes me really hungry for a Starfighter only Star Wars game. Kind of like the TIE Defender games or the X-Wing games. Rogue Squadron. There's a lot. Now we have none. That's what EA could have been doing all these years. You know, instead of just releasing Battlefront 1 and 2, they could have... They could have also released some fighter games, some starfighter games, some racing games. At least they're making a lightsaber game. Apparently. We don't know. We don't want to get our hopes up with rumors, but the rumors are Respawn is working on a Star Wars game. The developers behind Titanfall. And that Star Wars game is going to be lightsaber combat. Lightsaber combat centric. Which is very exciting. Obviously the best lightsaber combat we've had in a video game was Jedi Academy. So if we could have something that actually tops it, wow, that would be cool. That would be really cool. If nothing else, I would be okay with getting a For Honor Star Wars game. Or it's a fighting game, but with a For Honor system so you can use lightsabers. We've had Star Wars fighting games in the past, but I don't know how you do it with blasters. Because obviously you don't want it to be like an Injustice or Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter game. You want it to be more like For Honor where you can actually move around. You have more control over the lightsaber. But you can't have blasters in a game like that. Not really. Because then you have the Battlefront problem of, like, blaster people just raping you while you're in the middle of a lightsaber combat duel. Feels like you can only have one or the other. Really great lightsaber combat or really great blaster combat. My throat's parched. I'm gonna grab a water.
Our reinforcements have arrived. Republic.
Thank goodness I didn't have to leave the room. Okay. Who do we got? Sweet. You know what? I bet we got enough points for a hero ship. Oh, we got somebody on our tail, and we're dead. I think we have enough for Yoda's. Yep, Yoda's Jedi Starfighter. Sweet. It's a Jedi Interceptor. It's not a... It's technically a starfighter, but the title is Interceptor.
Through the Force, this battle will be won.
One of the most beautiful ships in Star Wars. God, I love this thing. Look at it. It blew my mind when I saw the opening at Episode 3. I know it's CG, but still, the fact that that was all one shot was pretty impressive. And it's pretty tight. Pretty restrained for George Lucas anyway. Great action.
Destroy any ship attacking our cruisers.
Didn't even realize we were into the next stage already. Trying to evade us, huh?
Initiated an attack run.
Thanks, clones. Took him out for me. Yoda's starfighter in canon? Well, this is canon as well, but he also has a starfighter in, like, Rebels. No, it's not Rebels, it's the Clone Wars. But it's so silly. It's really stubby, really tiny. They basically thought, alright, Yoda's tiny. Let's make his ship really tiny, too. It was about half the size of this Jedi Interceptor. And it was really dumb looking. I didn't like it. So I'm glad that they went with a classic Interceptor here. But I'm completely dumbfounded that they don't have a Obi-Wan Kenobi Interceptor or Anakin Skywalker. Jeez. That seismic charge is ridiculous. Well, goodbye, yogurt.
We've lost one of our cruisers.
You will be missed.
Another cruiser down. Only one
Speaking of which, Yoda's actually been on tons of yogurt. Yogurt, Eggos, I swear I didn't do that. Lag did it. Alright, lag's gone. For now. It'll come back. You know what? Maybe the game's not always lagging. Maybe developers are playing and they just like flip a switch on their console, which sends a message to the servers to make everybody lose control of their controllers and their soldiers and their vehicles. It's like a really OP hero ability. Nice. Oh boy. Oh boy. Anyway, I'm wondering when we're going to get a new renaissance for sci-fi movies. People have been trying. Guardians of the Galaxy kind of rekindled the interest for sci-fi movies. Valerian tried to be that. Goodbye, Kylo Ren. Get back to your era. But when are we going to have something like Star Wars? You know? Something that sweeps the world, or at least the nation, which is what Star Wars did. It was more of a US thing. And we get a whole new franchise that isn't a reboot.
Another Venator has arrived, and not a moment.
It's not based on a book, it's not based on a video game, it's not based on anything really, except creativity and good writing. Never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. Comic books are too popular. Star Wars is too popular. There's too many intellectual properties. And I'm a fan of intellectual properties, but I'd like to see new things as well. Like Edge of Tomorrow. That was really cool. That was a great movie. I would consider it a science fiction movie. I mean, it's not in space or anything, but it's got exosuits, it's got aliens. Time distortion. Not really time travel, but it had some really crazy stuff going on with the timeline. And it was clever. Didn't do well at the box office. None of them do. Heck, I even liked Oblivion. It was a fun world. And it was an original thing, you know, it didn't come from it. Well, Edge of Tomorrow was, it's from a mangle, actually. It's lived, I don't think it's live, die, repeat. I think it's all you need is kill. And that's what it was. But movies are such exciting things, and it's really too bad when you see it turn into what can corporations do to attract the most amount of money to the movie. It never works. They keep scratching their heads thinking, why aren't people watching these movies? Probably because you're making them for focus groups. And they're afraid to make rated R movies. Deadpool did great. It was rated R. Logan did pretty well. It's rated R as well. It! See, It gives me hope. How many of you guys saw It? Also, without spoilers, what do you think of it? I love it. Pun intended. I'm actually reading through the book right now. I've never read it before, but the movie it's great. Didn't feel like it was made for a focus group. They had kids that were the age of kids. The kids were good actors. Usually, it seems like these movie studios try their best to hire bad child actors, but these were pretty good. And the creature effects were nice, but some people are kind of iffy on some of the scares. But I felt like it was restrained enough. They didn't pull too many punches. There weren't too many jump scares. In fact, that was some of the complaints where people were wanting more jump scary scares, and some of the scares were kind of long, you know. One of the scares, he's coming at the camera, and it's a long scare. It's not very fast, and some people didn't like that. They thought it wasn't as effective. Yeah, poor Georgie. Poor Georgie. But it was great, and the kids were great. Didn't really like Homecoming though, which is kind of similar because, you know, it's got kids, and that's where the similarities end, because one's a horror movie. The other one is a horror movie featuring what it's like to be an independent contractor in the Marvel Universe. Anyway, we just got a picture of Tom Holland as Nathan Drake. I'm not really looking forward to that. I would have rather had somebody like Nathan Fillion as Nathan Drake. Or maybe an unknown. I don't know, we're getting a young Nathan Drake now. It's going to be a prequel to the Uncharted games, and it's featuring Tom Holland. He's a good actor, but I'm pretty sure I know exactly how he's going to act out Nathan Drake, and I don't think I'm going to like it. Anyway, we're getting it. I don't think it's going to buck the trend of bad video game movies. But we're getting it anyway because Sony really wants their film division to do well. So they're using some of their properties to make movies. They tried Ratchet and Clank. Wasn't in theaters, but still. Love that THX bomb. They tried, or are trying, Sly Cooper. Not really working out.
Retreat. Live to fight tomorrow.
I wonder if that was part of the Sony deal. Like, all right, listen, Tom Holland, Spider-Man, we want him in Uncharted. Can you convince them to do that, Marvel? All right, let's see how we did. And we did pretty well for our team, but enemy team, they blew us out of the water. Yeah, Tomb Raider looks bad. How do these good actors, Tom Holland, Alicia Vikander, Tom Holland was in Spider-Man Homecoming, Alicia Vikander was in The Man from U.N.C.L.E., great movie, Ex Machina, great movie, and now she's in Tomb Raider, which looks, poof. it could be worse than Warcraft and Assassin's Creed. And you know what? I kind of enjoyed Warcraft. I didn't really enjoy Assassin's Creed. Could be worse, but I think Tomb Raider is going to be worse. I think the Uncharted movie is going to be better than Tomb Raider, but not by much. Anyway, this concludes today's live stream. Happy Friday for those of you hanging out and having some fun with me. I appreciate it. I had fun talking about all those crazy Star Wars theories. And I'm going to be live streaming again tomorrow. And the day after tomorrow. I'm going to be live streaming Saturday and Sunday, so I hope you join me for that. But I got to give my voice a rest because it's cold outside, so my throat is dry and it's cracking up. So I got to go. But I had a blast. And if you guys enjoyed yourselves, subscribe for more live streams like this and exclusive gaming content and first looks and stuff like that. And I hope you join me tomorrow and Sunday as well. I hope to see you guys Saturday and Sunday. We're going to be live streaming some different games than Battlefront. Maybe some Battlefront as well, but different games. Because it's nice to have variety. Variety is the spice of life. Anyway, once again, guys, thanks for joining me. I had fun. I hope you guys had fun. I'm excited for The Last Jedi. And yeah, until tomorrow, may the Force be with you. Always. You know what? Wookiee cookies are a real thing. There's an official recipe that was published with the consent of LucasArts. There's an official Star Wars cookbook, and Wookiee cookies were in there. And I made them, and they were pretty damn good. They're not the best cookies I ever had, but you know what? Just by the name, and by the fact that I made them out of an official Star Wars cookbook, they turned into the best damn cookies I ever had. If only for a few minutes. Some of you guys probably remember that cookbook. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. Game massively!